There are simple hacks that you can implement into your trading for your trading mindset to get better results. And by implementing the few hacks I'm going to share in this particular video, you're going to find yourself lowering stress, you're going to find yourself making better decisions, you're going to find yourself getting more consistently paid by the markets because all of a sudden you're managing your psychology and you're consistently executing on your trading plan. Now, if you find this video useful, please share it with your trading communities. And if you haven't already, make sure you go into the link in the description and complete the Trading Psychology Archetype quiz. I've been getting a lot of messages over the last couple of weeks on traders who've completed the quiz and have gotten an enormous amount of value from it. Because at the end of that quiz, you're going to figure out which of the 4 trading mindsets you have. And you're also going to get a free personalized report that outlines exactly what you need to do to get from where you are to consistently profitable. Okay, that link's in the description. Now, let's get into this particular masterclass on trading mindsets that will help improve your trading results. Now, the first hack is the use of meditation. Now, I created a trading mindset meditation, and I'll leave the link in the description. It's on YouTube. And there are 2 times or 2 places that meditation become very, very useful for your trading. The first one is prior to your trading session, and the second time is after your trading session. And really, the reason why you want to do a meditation before your trading session is to quiet down the amygdala. And you'll see this as a common thread for today's video with all these hacks. You want to use the meditation to quiet down the amygdala, to put the prefrontal cortex in charge, which will prime your psychology to be more process-based. It's going to literally quiet down the outcome-based part of your mind, the emotional part of your mind, the reactive part of your mind, and put the more poised and balanced and objective part of your brain in control, which is going to help you make more objective decisions, going to help you stick to your trading plan. The other time meditation becomes useful is a form of self-therapy after you take a win or a loss. And remember, when you take a win in the market, you puff yourself into that state of pride, you're more likely to project onto the market out of greed. And when you take a loss in the market and you beat yourself up, you go into that state of shame, if the market presents an opportunity, you're less likely to execute on your trading plan out of fear. So both pride and shame after winning and losing a trade will take you away from your trading plan, will take you away from consistent profitability. Meditation can help quiet this down, and again, quiet down the amygdala and put the more objective part to your brain, and in a sense self-therapize after, I don't know if that's a word, after a win or a loss, so that you can get back to this state of being more poised and more in that state of equilibrium, and then come to the market the next day and just stick to your trading plan and make process-based decisions. So meditation before, 10-minute meditation before you trade, 10-minute meditation after you trade, both very useful trading mindset hacks. Again, I'll leave the meditation and the link in the description so you can download that and you can use that before every trade you take. Now, the second mindset hack is a form of visualization. And visualization can help ingrain and affirm and reiterate your trading goals and your trading processes. There are a few nuances and there are a few caveats with visualization, however. And really we can put visualization and affirmations together. And again, I have resources for both, great visualizations and great resources which will help you become a better, more paid trader. I'll leave them in the description. But a visualization or an affirmation needs to be 2-sided. And really when you're visualizing and affirming, what you're trying to visualize and affirm are realistic 2-sided expectations on yourself. So to visualize and affirm this idea that you're always going to be a winning and always going to be a profitable trader, it's an unrealistic expectation to impose on yourself as a trader. Every trader knows that them being profitable over a large sample space is them executing on an edge which is going to encompass both wins and losses. So to visualize and affirm that every single trade you take is a winner, you're setting an unrealistic expectation on yourself, and then when inevitably that doesn't happen, when you inevitably take a loss in the market, you're going to beat yourself up because you can't live up to this fantasy of yourself as a trader. So stop expecting or visualizing or affirming this one-sided idea that you're always going to be a profitable trader, always going to win that individual trade. because it's unrealistic. Rather, do the visualization, the affirmations I've provided. They're two-sided, they're balanced, they're more powerful, they put you more in this process-based state as opposed to the outcome-based state. And really, a poor visualization or affirmation would be something like, I win every trade. And some traders have this written in their trading plan. It's unrealistic. No trader can win every trade. In fact, you don't want to win every trade. You need to take losses because that puts you in process-based thinking. That means you're executing on an edge. And that means also you're taking the pressure off yourself to be in winning trades all the time. You're just sticking to your trading plan. And you approximate your edge over a long period of time. And a powerful affirmation or visualization would be, despite wins or losses, right? Doesn't matter, win or loss, I stick to my trading plan. I stick to my trading processes and trading plan. That's a powerful, realistic affirmation that will help you get consistent profitability. This one here will just set unrealistic expectations that are unachievable, and it's going to lead you to beating yourself up, keep you stuck in a cycle of unrealistic expectation, not meeting it, beating yourself up, getting angry, imposing more unrealistic expectations, not meeting them, getting angry, beating yourself up, and the cycle repeats. Okay? Now, a very powerful way to use visualizations is before you take a trade, and you want to couple this, you want to implement this with the Bulletproof Your Mindset tool, which again I'll leave in the description as well. You want to visualize, so you're looking at a trade, you know what aligns with your trading plan, you've done the Bulletproof Your Mindset tool, and then you close your eyes, and now you visualize the trade doing two things, two outcomes. It taking your stop loss out, and you being unfazed and unencumbered by that, and recognizing, great, I took this trade because it was process-based, and also it taking your take profit out, and you being unfazed or unbothered by the outcome. You close your eyes, you visualize both outcomes, and you being stoic and unreactive to both the outcomes because you made a process-based decision. So that visualization there, coupled with the Bulletproof Your Mindset tool, can be very, very powerful before you trade. Now, number 3, deep breathing. You'll find that your emotional state, if it changes, so does your breath. And so too, if you change your breathing, your emotional state changes. If you inhale more than you exhale, you will go into an elated state. If you exhale more than you inhale, you go into a depressed state. And you'll see this with depressed people. They inhale shallow and they breathe out deeply. And they slump their shoulders and they keep their head down. So your physical posture and your breathing is representative of the emotional state you're in, and vice versa. You fix your posture, you fix your breathing, you can change your emotional state. Now, if you inhale to the same degree that you exhale, you now have a poised mindset. And this is where I encourage all traders to be. So as well as doing a meditation, visualization, affirmations before you trade, I also encourage you to be aware of your breath and be breathing at a 1-to-1 ratio. Breathe in for 5 seconds, hold for 5 seconds, breathe out for 5 seconds, hold for 5 seconds, and then repeat that 5 times. That 1-to-1 breathing is going to balance your mindset and your emotional state. Couple that with your meditation before, realistic affirmations and visualizations, and using the Bulletproof Your Mindset tool, then that's a very powerful combination of things to get you process-based and to sticking to your trading plan, okay? Because all these things here, and by the way, you maybe you would, but maybe you wouldn't do your affirmations before you're actually trading. You do this, before you go to bed or in the morning, and when you're doing all these things, guess what they're all helping you do? Quiet down the amygdala, manage the amygdala, put the prefrontal cortex in charge, stick to your trading plan. Now, number 4, the 4th mindset hack. Journaling. Now, journaling can also be, logging your trades, but when I talk about journaling here, I mean journaling your thoughts. Now, a big trap most traders fall into is they just journal their conscious thoughts and they run their story. And as you guys know, that if you continue to run the same story, you're going to continue to get the same emotional state. So what I encourage traders to do when they journal is to journal the unconscious. And instead of running the story about how bad that trading day was, or how terrible that loss was, or how painful that loss was, what's the unconscious? The unconscious is, what are the benefits? What are the gains that are positive? What are the lessons? So you write down maybe the experience that was challenging, and then you write down, what were the benefits of that? What did I learn from that? And when you start to journal in the unconscious, you broaden your perspective, you change your emotional state, you go from being in this state of depression and shame to this state of more balance and equilibrium, which helps you the next trading day because you're more process-based. Whereas if you stay down here in this depressed shame state and you continue to run and journal about how bad your trading day was and you run your story, now all of a sudden you introduce fear into your trading the next trading day. Okay? And so too, if you had a very positive trading day and you're up in this pride state, instead of continuing to run the story about how good that was to your journal, dear diary, look how profitable I am, because that's going to promote greed the next trading day, you need to journal the unconscious, which is, what are the drawbacks, what are the risks, what did I overlook? Not to beat yourself up, but to get back to that state of equilibrium. So when you journal, remember, don't just journal your conscious thoughts, don't just continue to run your story because that's not going to change anything. Journal the unconscious, get yourself back to that state of equilibrium. That's going to help you be more process-based the next day. And then hack number 5 is a form of gratitude practice. Every morning or every night, I encourage you traders to write down what you had the opportunity to do and what you're grateful for in your life. This is going to help promote an abundance mindset. Many traders get caught in this trap of, I could have had more, I should have had more, I need more, and they overlook what they currently have. So it's important to consistently remind yourself every morning, every night, I do mine every morning, about what you had the opportunity to do, what you're grateful to have in all 7 areas of life. From your financial situation, to your friends and family, to the opportunities, to the people you know, to your physical health, to anything that you are grateful for. Write it down and remind yourself, and you're going to promote this abundance mindset. You can also take this one step further. We're going to talk about this in a later video. There's a Stoic principle of negative visualization, where the Stoics used to take what they had, something they were grateful for, and they used to imagine it was taken from them or removed from their life, and that form of reminding themselves of how lucky they are to have that particular thing, because if it was gone, they would grieve the loss of it. So you can also introduce that practice of take whatever you're grateful for and then run a negative visualization of losing that and how pained you would be by losing that, and then all of a sudden you have a greater appreciation for it. So implement gratitude practice to promote an abundance mindset. Journal not only your conscious story, but start to journal the unconscious. If the initial conscious story is how terrible of a day, find the benefits. If the initial story is how good of a day, find the drawbacks. Get it back to that state of equilibrium. That's going to help you be most process-based. Implement deep breathing at a 1-to-1 ratio. It's going to help you activate the prefrontal cortex, calm down the amygdala. Implement visualizations and affirmations. Implement meditation. All these things can be done in conjunction with the Bulletproof Your Mindset tool, in conjunction with the Transcending Judgment tool in week 5 of the 12-week program. And they are all going to help you get back to your trading plan, stick to your trading plan, that trading day, which over a long period of time is what's going to yield you consistent profitability and getting paid consistently by the market. Okay? Hope that makes sense. If you found this video useful, share it with your trading communities and make sure you do that trading psychology archetype quiz. But I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.